Master Lee.
Ah, you are back. I hope this unfortunate matter with the bandits has not caused undue stress.
Oh, unfortunate.
Some good people were lost, but many were saved. It means, however, that I must accelerate your training. These invaders discovered us by accident, but as you likely suspect, they are related to your destiny. You have trained hard and are ready. You will have a pivotal role in some great events, my student, after you return from the Spirit Cave.
Say what? Spirit Cave? What?
I object!
Gao, what is the meaning of this intrusion?
Your pet student is not the only one who fought those outlaws. Perhaps I did not stand in their midst on the beach like a fool, but I did my part. If you spent less time coddling him, you would have many promising students instead of one.
Cry somewhere else. I am simply better than you.
This is not a matter that can be decided by effort, Gao. There are things at play that you do not understand.
I understand that this student has received preferential treatment, and I have suffered for it. Whatever is in this spirit cave, I am worthy of facing it too.
All
If he is truly better than me, let him prove it. I challenge him.
Bring it. Bring it. You can call it a challenge, but my victory will be easy.
I will not have you brawling in the street. If this must happen, it will happen in the ring, as a proper test of your abilities. Gao, you are restricted to styles that I have taught. I know the dark tutoring your father, Gao the Greater, has imparted, but I won't have any such sorcery here.
Dark tutoring?
Hobbled before I begin. Of course. How else would your precious protege win?
My student, I do not trust Gao to fight honorably. Consider your attacks carefully. Prepare yourself and return when you are ready.
Prepare myself? You mean like save? Can you tell me, can you tell me anything about the lion statue in the other room?
An amusement left by the previous master of this school, meant to test the students with basic problem solving. I haven't bothered to have it removed. You are free to do as you wish with it. I think it still functions. There are figurines in the chest next to it that are part of the riddle it presents.
I didn't think...
Just don't let it interfere with more important tasks. I do not favor such unsophisticated diversion.
But it was a fun diversion. You matched the pretty colors. You matched the pretty colors with the glowing lion thing. I want to ask about this cave and the bandit leader.
I will explain what I can after we have dealt with Gao's interruption. I don't want to confuse matters. Trust that I am right.
All right, you're the boss. I will return when I'm ready, Master.
Remember the basics. They will serve you well.
Right, the basics. So, yeah. Basics like save before, major battles like this. But we'll see how major it is. Especially if he's using dark blood magic, or whatever your dark tutoring is.
Finish your errands and talk to your master. His concern for you is delaying my training.
Alright.
Gao awaits your signal to start the challenge, my student. Tell me when you are ready, and I will have the combat ring prepared.
Oh, I'm ready. I am ready. I am ready now. Let us begin.
Then let the fighters meet in the arena.
Round 1.
Fighters, are you ready?
Fight!
This challenge will continue until one of you is incapacitated. This is not a practice bout. Injury is a possibility.
Very
A
well.
possibility. I think it is more than likely.
Master, are you certain this is appropriate?
They have a dispute, and this is the only way to settle it with certainty. It will be an honorable contest. I have restricted Gao from using his father's sorcery.
Nah, I doubt that's gonna stop him.
I said you would regret getting in my way.
Fighters, begin!
Round 1. Fight!
Legendary strike.
Uh-oh. Oh man, give me some heals. Just a little bit. Let me...
Staff.
Oh, you did the heavenly wave as well. That's not cool. Whoa. My timing's a little off. Oh. I guess block doesn't really help with that. Alright, two can play this game. 200 XP, sweet.
It is done. The challenge has concluded and the winner is clear.
Whew.
No! I'm not finished!
I knew it. Whoa. Wow. I want to know that technique.
Gao, I have made enough concessions to you today. I thought I could guide you away from your corrupted path, but you are too much the son of Gao the Greater. You are no longer welcome among my students, and your father's house shall have no more business here, despite his influence.
I was not beaten! Not by this peasant!
You were defeated by your own foolish ambition and predictable temper. I will speak with you in my chambers about your expulsion. Go now.
Ha ha.
Everyone, this challenge is concluded. I'm sure the victor would appreciate your congratulations. They are well earned.
I really do feel like I'm being placed on a huge pedestal
Enjoy the
here.
words of your fellows. I will wait in the main hall, where we will discuss the spirit cave. Be certain you are ready when you come to me. Your life is about to change.
Okay. Master Li is definitely not telling me something.
That was exciting. I'm glad you are safe. I knew you would be. Your skill is unmatched. Even Gao had to see that. I suppose that's what set him off. I hope he isn't allowed to stay. Punishment just makes him worse. Master Li has bent like a willow to accommodate him and his sorcerer's father.
Master Li does what he must. He is our master. Or actually... Yeah, I respect Master Li. I respect him.
But don't you wish that some things made more sense? Anticipation is grueling. So much could be happening that you just don't know about. It scares me sometimes, all this talk of troubled spirits. I didn't ask to be a part of it. As much as you want to know more, I doubt you had a say in your fate either. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a happy time. You've proven your ability and Master Li is waiting for you. You should go to him.
That's right. Did I level again? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did, because the thing... Yeah. See, I'm looking at the open palm and the closed fist, and I'm wondering if these style points, if this blue hand represents that this thing is more geared towards the open palm, and this one is more geared towards the closed fist. I don't know. That's something I'm wondering about. It would make sense if it did.
You should speak with Master Li. He will want you to enter the spirit cave soon.
Spirit cave. Hey, peers.
Everyone is talking about your victory. Well, that and ghost stories.
Gao was a fool to challenge you. You have always been better than him.
Yeah, I really feel like I'm in so much of a pedestal by these people.
Gao was a fool to cheat. Our teacher is a kind man, but he is not soft and doesn't tolerate that kind of thing. You'll face worse things than Gao in the cavern if what I've heard is right. I hope you're ready.
I hope so too.
I understand your training is almost complete. I wonder who will replace you as our example.
Why do I get some snarkiness
Certainly
from you?
won't be me. I can't even imagine Master Li saying, "You must strive to be like Lin in all things" to the others. Just the opposite, more likely.
Don't worry about following others. Walk your own path.
That's easy enough for you to say. You're already the best in the school. The rest of us just stare at your back.
Well, there's a nice tattoo there.
Of course, there could be worse views. Maybe I
Excuse
should
me?
spend more time training and less time worrying about where I stand in the school. How else will I be good enough to take you down one of these days? Besides, there might be bigger things to worry about. I find myself intrigued by the ghost tales that everyone's mentioning.
Honey, you're allowed to look, but not touch. I don't think we've ever talked about you, Lin.
I'm sure you've figured out most of my little quirks by now. I've been here a few years.
How did you come here and why?
I wasn't the delicate flower my family had hoped for. They believed school would calm my spirit. But Master Li has shown me how to focus myself. I have learned many skills while here, and not many of them require that I be delicate.
Fair enough. What will you do when you're done training here?
When I am done? I haven't really thought about it. I won't go home. There's no place for me there. If I can stomach the books, I could become a scholar. Perhaps I'll go to the Imperial City. I should see it at least once in my life.
Let's go back to my other questions.
If you wish. What do you want to ask about?
I would like to know... tell me about what you've been hearing about ghosts.
Other than what Dawnstar senses, all I have is stories, but they're becoming more and more common. Tales of people being haunted by loved ones, and mad ghosts attacking people on the roads, or even in their homes.
That's kind of creepy.
And Master Li accepts Dawnstar's ability to see and sense things others can't. If he believes her, then how could I believe otherwise?
What exactly are these ghosts?
They're exactly what you'd expect. The souls of humans who have died. According to all the legends, when you die, your soul travels to the underworld. Once there, your soul is judged and placed upon the wheel of life, so that it can return to this world in a new life. A soul that doesn't return to the wheel of life becomes a ghost.
And where do these ghosts come from?
According to the stories, ghosts are usually people whose souls are trapped in this world, either by circumstance or because they won't let go of their old lives. The thing is, those circumstances are very rare, and you never heard about ghosts 10 years ago. Now everyone's talking about them. It's like something has happened, and people aren't leaving this world like they should be. Either that or it's mass hysteria, but I can't believe that explanation.
Tell me more about Dawnstar's sensitivity.
We can always discuss this privately if you're curious, but I'm interested in Lin's impressions.
Oh, that's right, you're right
From
behind
what
me.
I understand, Dawnstar is very sensitive to magic and to the spirits we call ghosts. She sees things that others can't. Sometimes she knows things that she shouldn't. I really can't say if it's intuition or something else.
Sorry, my headset fell off my face. And what do ghosts look like, even though I kind of know what ghosts look like in this game?
That was my first question when I started hearing these rumors. Apparently they can look just like us, though possibly pale and faded.
Or transparent?
Some ghosts have been around a long time, and apparently they begin to change. They grow distant from their bodies and become more monsters than people. The scary thing is that a lot of the stories I've been hearing are about these old ghosts. The ones that look like monsters. It just doesn't make sense.
Let's go back to my other question.
If you wish.
What do you think of Master Li? Even though I kind of got the gist of it from you already.
Master Li took me in when no one else would. He is a firm master, but a kind man deep inside.
And who was master before Master Li?
I really don't know or care. It may as well have been Sagacious Tien, the first emperor. That was before I was born.
Alright, fair enough. How did Master Li come here?
I imagine that he walked. If you want anything more than that, you'll have to ask someone who was here at the time. That was 20 years ago.
Okay. No need to bite my head off. Sheesh. Sheesh. What's wrong with you? You're like bipolar.
If you wish. What do you want to ask about?
You know everyone around here. Is there any news?
You think I will talk about them behind their backs? I will, but I don't want people to think of me as the local gossip, even if I am just that.
Who are the students of note?
Of note? There's only one student of note, and that would be you.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Everyone else, even Dawnstar, is just a background for you and your supposed destiny.
Dukes? Oh.
Not that you don't deserve the attention. I'd be flirting with you non-stop
Hey.
if you weren't so focused on whatever it is Master Li
Hey.
has in store for you.
I'm flattered, lady, but
All of us
no.
get a little envious of that. Even Gao gets pushed aside, and he doesn't like being anything less than the center of attention.
See, as much as I know a lot of straight guys feel uncomfortable with the idea of gay men hitting on them, like, how do you think it feels when a gay person is being hit on, you know, unsolicitedly by women? Like, I guess you get used to it, but for all the complaints that I hear from the straight guys with, you know, their worries of gay men hitting on them, it, you know, it's, I kind of don't really like how in games if you just because you're a male protagonist, they automatically make all the women hit on you in these types of games. Like, that actually gets on my nerves. Like, but you know, what can you do? I guess it's realistic. I guess they don't necessarily know for sure, so they just assume that, you know, the protagonist is straight. Just wanted to get that out there. Yeah, tell me about Gao.
You know him as well as I do. A rich man's son. He's attractive, I suppose.
I don't
but
think so.
arrogance follows him like a cloud of locusts.
I didn't find it particularly attractive.
I hear his father is the same way. Gao the Greater and Gao the Lesser. Not a family I would want to be a part of.
Tell me about Dawnstar.
Why do you need to ask me about Dawnstar? You know her better than anyone as far as I'm concerned.
Oh,
You two
yeah.
practically grew up together.
Of course, yes. How silly of me.
Frankly, I think she might have a little crush on you, too. Notice how she's been less willing to train with you recently?
Oh, gosh.
Lynn, that's not the reason why at all. I just want to avoid being a distraction.
Oh, sorry, Dawnstar. I'm sure you'd know best.
Okay.
Maybe that's why you two get along so well. Maybe her sense for ghosts and the like meshes well with the great destiny Master Li sees for you.
So, apparently Angelus hasn't quite come out of the closet yet, because nobody in this town seems to know that he's actually gay. Which is, I guess, okay. That's alright. They're just gonna have to... There's just a little surprise they have in store for the student that's setting an example. Guess we'll have to find out about that later. So what are you getting at?
Yes, what are you trying to say?
I have nothing against you, but some of the things you claim to see, it just doesn't seem right. I know there are ghosts and spirits, but why should she be able to sense them when I can't? What makes her special? While Master Li tries to never let it show, he obviously holds a special place in his heart for you two. I suppose that's hard to deal with, even if I have been here far less time than you two.
So what exactly have you heard about me?
You know what is said. Master Li believes you're special, but won't say why.
He hasn't told me
It
either.
makes you interesting.
I'm definitely interested in
Some of the others don't find it as intriguing as I do.
finding out.
Some even consider it an attack on their worth.
I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Who should I be concerned about? Could it be Gao?
Gao, obviously.
Obviously.
You know he doesn't like you. He never has. And when Master Li tells him to model himself after you, that just makes it worse.
Okay. Thanks. Goodbye for now.
Leaving so soon? Oh well. Back to my training.
Stop undressing me with your eyes. I don't swing that way.
This day has been full for you, and you still have the cavern to face. If you listen to Lin parroting the villagers' stories, that place has a dark past, but I'm sure Master Li wouldn't send you into unreasonable danger. Master Li assures me I will heal in time. It's a shame, as Smiling Mountain was teasing me just yesterday with some special prize.
The prize? What sort of prize?
Smiling Mountain trains students in group combat, and just yesterday I managed to break your record for the number of opponents faced at once.
Really?
He
Really?
teased me by saying if I could go one higher, he might have a prize for me. I suppose he might make the same offer to you, if you're up to it. If I could fight, he could likely round up enough opponents for you to make a run at a new record, but I can't face anyone with this wound.
Smiling Mountains tests. Heavy risk. But the prize. You saw that coming a mile away. Is there anything I could do to help with your wound?
Unless you can speed up time, I'm not sure there's much that can be done. Master Li has already tended to it. Then again, I vaguely recall a grass or herb that hastens the healing process. Someone like Old Ming might know for sure. He's quite interested in herbs.
Sounds like a side quest. Would this herb heal you quickly enough that you could fight again?
I think so, though I can't remember the name. It was some kind of rare grass, I think.
Better not be, like marijuana or anything, because I don't know about that. Do you remember if the herb grows around here?
I don't think it's a common plant, no. The only person I can think of who might know for sure would be Old Ming.
Where would I find Old Ming?
When he's not hollering at students for making too much noise, he's usually down by the beach looking after the statue of Emperor Sun.
Oh, that's right, the old dude. How much would something like this cost?
I'm not sure, but if you had to buy it, I'd happily pay you back for the trouble you went through.
Sounds good to me.
This wound will heal in time regardless, but I wouldn't complain if it knitted faster. All the quicker to return to my training.
Fair enough. I think I know enough about this herb.
I know you're very busy, but if you happen to have time and be passing by the beach, I'd appreciate it if you would at least ask Old Ming.
Oh, sure. I will do that.
If I'm lucky, he might know of an herb, and if heaven smiles upon me, he'll know where to find some.
Let me guess, it's probably going to be in the spirit
If you have
cave.
to buy anything, let me know what it costs and I'll pay you back happily. It would be worth it to get back to training.
I have a feeling I have to find in the cave. What do you think about Master Li?
Master Li cares deeply for all of us, despite his stern demeanor. Look how he came to my rescue when the bandit's spell left me wounded.
Let's go back to my other questions.
Take care.
Oh, I didn't mean to say goodbye.
And if you happen to find anything...
Yeah, your herb. I wasn't done talking to you
This
yet.
has been a busy day.
Do you know much about the rest of the Empire?
I can only feed you answers that are common knowledge. Some of the other students might help you more. Wen is the most widely traveled here, and Lin hasn't been able to stop talking about ghosts, which is a nice change from we're talking about everyone else.
The gossip, of course.
If you have questions about history or philosophy, I recommend avoiding us students. Learn about the past from those who were there.
Let's go back to my
I'll
other
answer
questions.
what I can.
I want to ask about the others at this school.
I haven't talked to many of the newer students. The only one I have strong opinions about is Gao.
I get it. You guys don't like
He and I
him.
have sparred many times. He's come dangerously close to injuring me, and I've seen his aggression hurt others. I've expressed my concerns to Smiling Mountain, and he wisely advises me to focus on myself. If I let my anger get the better of me, I'm no better than Gao.
Goodbye for now.
Take care.